Okay guys, welcome to Mr. Brown's podcast. Today we are going over trigonometry, solving for all the sides, all the angles, all of everything. What happened to you, buddy? Sorry. Okay. Alright, so what I've taken the time is, here's your mama jama function, equation, formula sort of thing. Function of an angle side over side. You have your three sine, cosine, tangents. I'll probably want to write this down in a minute. You've got opposite, you've got adjacent, and you have the hypotenuse. And so those are the three opposites, adjacents, and hypotenuse. So let's look over here. And what I have is I've listed an angle and a side. I've listed two pieces of information, and you've got to figure out the rest of it. So I may or may not give you angle G, but that's the gimme. Okay, so what will probably be in your best interest is to go ahead and kind of redraw all the information and only the necessary part. So there's the 90-degree angle. I've got angle A as a 14, so I'm going to put my 14 right there. And then my angle, my side H, there goes my 18 right there. So what I'm going to have to figure out, you can go in order that I've listed, you can go in order, it doesn't really matter. So which one am I going to go for first? Well, L, K, K, L, L, K, K, L. Alphabetical order, I choose K, it's also the first one listed here. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out, okay, there's my angle, and I have the K, and I have the 18. So with my 14-degree angle, is that going to be what? K, is that the opposite? Is that the adjacent, or that's the hypotenuse? That is the, indeed, adjacent, because it's attached. So adjacent here, the 18 is then the opposite. And so what function do I use? Which one uses opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse? Opposite, adjacent, bam, there it is, tangent. So I'm going to write the tangent of my 14. I'm following this formula right here. Function of an angle. Function of an angle is a side over a side. Here are my two sides. Do I do adjacent over opposite, opposite over adjacent? Let me think tangent, 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 opposite over adjacent. Bam, there it is. So I'm going to do 18 over K. Now because K is in the denominator, I can just switch it with the tangent of the 14. Not just the 14, but the tangent of the 14. So that brings the K out there, that leaves the 18 on top, and I swapped it with the tangent of the 14. Now, so I type in all that, be sure that I'm in degree mode, and my K winds up being 72.19. Now, I'm basically going to do the same process in order to figure out L, because here's L up here. I don't want too much information. Always use the given information. Use it as much as possible, because that way, let's say if I use K, and I can do Pythagorean theorem, Pythagorean theorem. I can do K and the 18, and I got K is 72, so 72.19 squared plus 18 to the square root. But what happens to my L if I miss my K? That's right, I missed both of them. I don't miss both of them, I'm just going to miss one. So when I put ice over there, I'm going to put the L right there, and then I've got an A. An A is 14 right here, degrees, and then I know my H. I know my H, it's 18. So, here is my angle. Now I'm going to I'm going to totally shortcut this. I don't need to write all this every time. The 18 is the what? Opposite. The L is the hypotenuse, and that sends me to opposite hypotenuse of sine. So the sine of 14, again, following that function, sine of 14 is 18 over L. Uh-oh, L's in the denominator. Denominator down, 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 baby, down, down. Okay, so sine of 14, 18 over sine of 14. If I'm not right, then that ain't good. 74.40. Now, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. With this, I got a 14 right chunk. 14, 14, 14. Well, yeah, that's the second easiest one on the board, because can't I just do 90 plus 14, subtract from 180 and get that? And I would wind up with 80. I didn't write it over there. I meant to write 76 over there. And I'm good. I'm good. I'm really, really good. So let's do another one. And this time, I'm not going to talk so much, but I'm just going to write. And so here's the problem. You feel free to pause the podcast, Now, let's look at this. Here's the problem. Maybe you can pause it now because there's a problem now. Work them all out. Pause. And now let's see what we got. Okay, so angle F. I'm going to redraw it. Ooh, I like brown today. Give me some Paul. You can't give me Paul. Okay, so F is 42. So here's the 42 over here. L is 25. And I'm going for H. Here's H right here. Adjacent. Hypotenuse. Cosine. So cosine of 42 degrees is equal to H over 25. H is in top. So H is equal to 25 times cosine of 42. H is equal to 18.58. Indeed. Now, I'm going to do the same thing, except this time I am looking for K. Well, use the given information. What do I use? What do I use? Say it. Okay, that's right. Given information. So I put my 18.58 here. Now, I'm going to put my K. Here's my K. That's what I'm looking for. Where's my given information? Given. 42, 25. I got a 42 right here. I'm going to do opposite and adjacent. That's going to be opposite, adjacent, opposite, adjacent, opposite, adjacent. Oh, that's not the adjacent. I gotcha. It's hypotenuse. So I'm going to use what? Sine. So sine of 42 is equal to K over 25. K is up top. K is equal to 25 times sine of 42. Bam! What do we get? I'm getting a 16.73. Yeah, you saw me. I got the end just over there, don't I? Okay, and then angle 8, again, la-di-da. And that is how you solve for a triangle. You're finding every, almost, angle G, 90 degrees. Don't forget the easy one. And that is how you solve a triangle using trigonometry. Thank you so much.